I'm so excited about today's recipe because today we're going to be making keto low-carb cinnamon rolls. But we're not using Fathead dough, which is a cheese-based dough. We're going to be making big bakery-style yeast-based cinnamon rolls that are big, soft, gooey, and totally irresistible. And for more recipes like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell below so you'll be alerted each time I post a new video. So I'm totally obsessed with this recipe. I've already made these cinnamon rolls twice this week and we love them so much I just had to make a video for you guys. And the best part is that these can be fully assembled and made ahead of time. Then when you're ready to eat them, you just pop them in the oven and you have fresh, gooey cinnamon rolls for breakfast or any special occasion. And I'm gonna have a link to the full printable recipe in the description below. So today my husband Caleb is gonna be joining us and he's gonna be my helper to make these low-carb cinnamon rolls.
And I am just here to help. That's what I was told.
Yes. Okay, so to start, we need to proof the yeast. We're using dry active yeast. We have 1 tablespoon, and we're gonna add a tablespoon of sweetener. You can use any kind of sweetener you like. I'm using maple syrup, and it doesn't matter what kind because the yeast will eat the sweetener, the carbs, and won't affect the carb count at all. And we need to add warm water, if you wanna add the warm water to this. It's a 1/4 cup of warm water. And it really has to be the right temperature because if it's too cool, the yeast won't activate, and if it's too hot, it'll kill it. And so to find the right temperature, I like to think of a hot tub. It needs to be the temperature between 105 and 110. Of course, the best way to tell is with a thermometer, but if you don't have a thermometer, I like to think of the hot tub because that's about how warm you keep the hot tub. Isn't that what you think?
Yeah, about 110 is pretty hot. 110 is like a lobster pot.
Yeah, well, you don't want that. If it burns at all, if you put your finger under the tap and it burns, it's too hot, but it's definitely warmer than what most people think. It's like a warm hot tub or a nice, really warm bath. And
106.
106?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeast is perfect 105 to 110. So maybe you should just get a thermometer. Okay, so we're going to set this aside. And if it doesn't get foamy, it just means that either your yeast was bad or the water was the wrong temperature. You can just toss it out and start over. So if you mess it up, it doesn't foam, just start over. It won't run your whole dish.
The other day, our daughter asked me if maple syrup comes from maple trees. And I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know either, actually. I think I asked you that.
Oh, sorry.
You think I would know since I cook all the time, but
I'm just here to help.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna start the dough, and to make these low carb and keto, we're gonna use blanched almond flour. If you want, you can start. Where'd our whisk go? Oh, you have it. So we have blanched almond flour, flax seeds. I like to use golden just so that it's a lighter color. It doesn't really matter though. Coconut flour. Baking powder, sea salt, get it out there,
Sea salt,
sweetener, and you can use any low carb sweetener that you like. I like to use a monk fruit allulose blend, but you can use an erythritol blend if you prefer. And we're also going to add some xanthan gum. Yes, and if you're sensitive to xanthan gum, you can replace this with psyllium husk powder, but I'll have the details to that in the printable recipe below. Now for the wet ingredients, we're going to add 3 eggs, some softened, almost melted butter. Here we go. Some apple cider vinegar to kind of help it rise a little bit. And our proofed yeast, which should be nice and foamy by now. Okay, so we just need to stir that up really well. Oh, and I forgot the sour cream. And if you're dairy-free, you can use coconut cream and non-dairy butter or ghee. Okay, the batter's all done, and we placed it on some parchment paper with plastic wrap over the top, and we're just gonna roll it out into a rectangle that's around 10 by 12 inches. And you can use your hands or you can use the rolling pin and just get it nice and rolled out. Actually, it needs to be, I mean, you can do a catty-cornered rectangle. Okay, go ahead.
No, I refuse to do it.
I just thought you'd do it one way or the other.
I'll do it this way.
Okay.
It's too big.
Wow.
How's that look?
It looks like a circle.
Oh, we weren't going for a circle.
No.
I can make it a rectangle.
Okay, let's make it a rectangle.
I can change the shape of this thing.
Okay. Well,
See?
that's looking good. That's
Yeah,
looking
it
like
is
a
looking
nice
great.
rectangle.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay,
Look at that.
nice. Here,
I
let's
think
take a little bit of this off.
This looks hard. This is harder than it looks. I think people should know that.
It's not.
It's
Here,
pretty difficult.
let's roll that right there.
Gotta stay focused.
Okay. Well,
I do like these though.
I mean, it's almost a rectangle. It will work.
Here, you want to fix it?
I don't know if I can. We're just gonna
I'm
work.
sorry
We're
if I
just
messed
gonna
up.
work with it. Okay. Okay, that's good. So we're just gonna go ahead and set this aside and make the filling.
Man, I feel bad about that. Sorry.
It's perfect.
You may roll it back up and start
It's gonna
again.
taste so delicious. It doesn't even matter what
I'll
shape
roll
it
it.
is. Okay, so let's just mix the filling
Nice.
ingredients right here. Okay, for the filling ingredients, we're going to use cinnamon because you can't have cinnamon rolls without a whole bunch of cinnamon.
That's true.
Yeah. Sweetener. Again, I like allulose or monk fruit because they don't have any aftertaste. You can use erythritol, but it might lose just a little bit of an aftertaste, but whatever works for you. Some melted or some partially melted softened butter. Or you want to start?
I thought I wasn't supposed to touch anything again.
You can start. And then I'm going to add some xanthan gum. And you do not have to add xanthan gum to this, but it will help keep the filling from oozing out of the cinnamon rolls. It'll just help keep it in place really well.
That looks good.
Yeah. It does look very
Man,
good.
it smells good too.
Okay, so now we're going to put the filling ingredients on the dough that we rolled out. Okay, you can scoot that over. We'll bring the dough back. Okay.
I love the way this looks and smells.
Yeah, it smells really good. So we're going to take the not parchment, I always say parchment, but the plastic wrap off. And we're going to put the filling on, normally we don't put the filling on like a 1 inch. We leave 1 inch bare like on the long side, but since this is kind of square, I'm just going to pick this side. Sorry. So we're just going to spread the filling out over here. Oh wow, this does look really good. Did I upset you?
No, I'm fine.
I heard his feelings.
You know, I'm fine.
So now for the fun part is we're going to roll this dough up. Do you think you want to roll the dough up for me?
Yes.
Okay. Ooh, my hands are awfully messy.
If I'm allowed, I would do it.
Yes. So we're just going to kind of lift the parchment up. I'll kind of get it going for you. And the dough is going to be kind of sticky. But if it wasn't sticky, if it was firmer, the cinnamon rolls would turn out kind of dry. So this is how we want it. It's just going to be a little bit hard to work with. So we're just going to go like this all the way until it's rolled up. I'm going to take over.
Yes.
And the more you get, after you get it going,
yeah.
it's a little bit easier.
So I didn't change the shape of the actual cinnamon rolls, did I?
No, it's fine. Oh, you're going too fast. It's falling over here. You gotta go slow and patch it up as it goes. See?
Mm-hmm. I love it.
There we go. Ooh, now it's really going. Ooh. Hold on, let's pull it.
So I just pull this out.
Yep. And then we can just kind of.
So I didn't really get to roll either.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
You're going too fast.
You're just too professional.
Okay, so now we're just going to kind of cinch the dough up right here. See, it's so long. That's okay. We're going to put some oil on a sharp knife and cut these into rolls. And then we're going to place them on a greased or lined baking sheet and allow them to rise for about 1 hour. And I have a trick to help these rise. You just preheat the oven to between 150 to 200 degrees, and then you turn the oven off. So once you turn the oven off, you cover the rolls and you stick them in for 30 minutes and you leave the oven door cracked. And after 30 minutes, you close the oven door. And so it's perfect conditions for yeast to rise.
Ajar.
Ajar? The door ajar?
Yeah, sounds better.
Okay, you leave the door ajar. Okay, so normally this makes 8 rolls, but since it's kind of long, it might make more. But that's okay. Here, you can cuddle. Just cuddle into even rolls. I do half and half and half and half.
Show me one first. Like how thick.
Well, you won't get the thickness until you finish. Like I do. I cut it in half, then I cut this half in half, and this half in half. And then I just keep cutting in half until they're a good size. That one just fell.
Okay.
Now I forgot where it was. Okay. Okay, so I cut the rolls. So we have 8 rolls. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
Here, you can stick them in here. But they're hard. You have to be very soft with them because the dough is soft. Yeah, you just stick them in, and they're going to be tall, and you squish them down like that.
Cool.
Yeah. You can help me put them in all the way around. Yeah, go ahead. And just squish them down. Yeah.
That's
Nice.
a good one. That's mine right there.
Yeah.
I think it's going to look nice.
I think so too.
I can tell.
Okay, you can put the middle one in.
Ooh, that's the best one. What happened to this?
I don't know.
Okay. How's that?
It's okay. It looks good. Oh, that's okay. It'll taste.
I enjoyed the one time.
It will taste delicious.
I enjoyed the one time I got to be here.
Okay, so we're gonna cover this real tightly with plastic wrap, and we're gonna put this in our preheated oven and let it rise for an hour, and then we are gonna bake them at 350 degrees. I don't remember for how long. I think it's 15 to 20 minutes or until they're really nicely browned. And so I'll see you back here when the cinnamon rolls are finished. Okay, so these just came out of the oven and they rose beautifully and they baked up beautifully. And I said that they baked for 350 degrees, but actually it was 400 degrees for 5 minutes, and then you lower the temperature to 350 degrees, and then they finish baking at like 15 or 20 minutes or until they get really nicely browned like this. I just can't wait to try them. But before we do that, we're going to make the frosting. And for the frosting, we have melted butter, but you can also use non-dairy butter or ghee. And then we're going to add in some keto powdered sugar. You can go ahead and add that and whisk it in. And I don't really recommend erythritol-based powdered sugars. I like allulose, monk fruit, or a blend of the two because they dissolve really, really well and don't have an aftertaste. And the erythritol blends, they almost have like little crystals in them or something. They don't dissolve good, and they kind of has a mint-like aftertaste. So I really recommend spending the extra money to get allulose or monk fruit. And so, yeah, it's going to be a little dry, so add a milk in. Don't add all of it, just add it in until it's a nice consistency. And just kind of stir. Yeah, that's good.
Well, I'm kind of gun shy.
Here, I'll pour the vanilla in for you.
Okay. And I might add that the middle one looks great.
It does.
Yeah.
It actually,
Yeah,
it
does.
turned out really good. They all look really big and pretty.
That's the one you were laughing at me about.
Yeah, well, it was like, it
No,
was kind of
it's-
sad
It
when
works. It's
we.
perfect. It's perfect. It looks great.
It does. It looks really good now. Okay, what do you think? Let's add just a little bit more milk. It seems kind of thick. Or actually, it's non-dairy milk, unsweetened non-dairy milk, because dairy milk, not only do many people have dairy sensitivities, but it has a lot more carbs. So, ooh, that looks good.
Yeah, that's starting to look really good.
Really good.
And I love the amount of powdered sugar we put in.
Yeah, 1.5 cups.
Yeah, 1.5 cups.
And you can
I don't know
also
what that means, but I like it.
you can also add in some, like a tablespoon of strong coffee if you want. It adds a really nice, no. Well, we didn't this time. I didn't have any made, but some people really like the flavor. But yeah, I just kind of like the pure sugar taste myself. So I'm ready to try these. How about you?
You know it.
Okay,
I love
let's put-
cinnamon rolls.
I know, me too. Let's put this frosting on.
You know, look,
Oh my goodness,
Yeah, that
this looks
looks
good.
get big boy in the middle there a little bit. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's like oozing out over the edges.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
awesome. I
That
love
is
it.
awesome.
Okay, you want to take one out and try it?
Okay.
Okay. Tell me what you think.
Take this one out.
Okay. Here,
Look at that.
I'm gonna... That looks good. I might have to try it too.
Yeah. It's real flaky and like.
Yeah, well, it's still a little warm. It doesn't fully set up till it's cooled a little.
Man. Oh, man. Oh, that's good, y'all. Oh.
Well, he's gonna eat all of it. He's not gonna save me. Okay, well, I hope you get the chance to try these and let me know what you think in the comments below. It's going whenever you're ready. Kinda hasn't dissolved.
Man, that is good, babe. That's the best one ever. Oh, no.
Spilling. I'm sweating. What?
It's going, I think. Is this one of those times when it's like, I'm supposed to help, but it takes longer to do it because I'm here?
Yes, I think so. That's okay. You can still be a little bit helpful.